What is up, everybody? Most of you know me as Ruin, and this is a video that I am making for the players in my game. But if anybody else finds this information useful, then that is cool. What I will be covering is how to make saving throw macro buttons that you can use for any character. This is the program called Roll d20. You could find their website at www.rolld20.net. Pretty great site. You guys should check it out. Anyways, the first thing you need to do is, once you're inside the campaign here, you go to this button up here in the top right hand setting. You click on it. Then you see macros. Make sure this is tooltip right here. Show macro toolbar. If you notice here, now my character, she kind of bumped up a little bit, my little avatar. This is where your buttons will be shown. We will first do fort save. So hit add up here on the macro settings. Let's name it fort saves. Now after that, you will input this code. Do not worry, because those players on my forums, I will give you the code where you could cut and paste it if you can't read it because it's too fuzzy. I'm not going to get too into details of what it says, but basically you want to hit show as token action. Then after that, we will test the macro once the code is there. Test macro. See how it says you have attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected. That's because you need to click on your character. Once you make sure it's clicked, you test the macro, and it works. Now you hit save change. Go back to the macro. If you notice it's there, fort saves. Now, see how it has that little check tag? Make sure it says in bar. Now, if you notice, it's over here. It says fort saves. What this will allow you players to do is any character, no matter the character you have, once you fill out the character sheet, I will go over character sheets at some other video. Right now, this is the main focus. That command will pull out the data information from your character and do the saving throw. For example, let's click on her and we hit fort save. It's going to ask other modifiers. Now here what you put is, let's say if it's a fighter and they get bonuses against fear. So let's say +1 against fear. Hit submit. If you notice, at the bottom right hand corner, it did her will throw or her fort throw, but it also showed save notes +1 against fear. So you would add that to the actual roll. Now, let's say I click on another character and hit the same button again. It's asking for a modifier. Let's say he doesn't have any. So we just leave that at +0. It rolled it for him. So what this would allow you guys to do is you keep these buttons down here, and no matter your character, it will automatically resolve the fort save for that character. So you guys don't have to constantly be trying to memorize the saving throw or code or have it open the sheets. This just makes it easier for you guys to have a little control panel and use your characters that way. So now we will do another button, add. We will do reflex this time. Reflex saves. Like I said again, do not worry about, if you can't read the code, don't worry about it too much. I will be displaying it on the forums, and you could always pause the video and try to look and zoom in or whatever. But same deal. hit save, and it will be there. Hit in bar. Now if you notice, it's down here. So let's say I click on her, hit reflex save. It will ask for the modifier again, +1 against fear. Submit. It pulled it out of her information. If you do it with him, it will do it also. And these buttons will stay here forever unless you delete them or go to another campaign. So they're universal. You don't have, if you have 5 different characters and you already inputted the information, don't worry about it. Like, I mean, if you want to like go through the character sheet process and click on the actual button that says save and throw, you can. But this makes it easier for some people that they're not good at crunching numbers and they're hard at memorizing stuff, and this just makes it easy on them. Now the last button would be the will save. Will saves. That's the information. You could pause the video to watch it if you want, to read it. Save. Remember, you always got to click in bar for it to appear, and there it is. They will stay there no matter where no matter what character I use. The reflexes and fort and will always be there. See, asking for the modifier. And as you see, it's pulling the information from 2 different characters. This concludes this video. I hope it was useful on how to make universal saving throw macros for all your characters, and we'll see you on the next video.